Hello, welcome to my Sim Racing Corner. Today we have the Moza Racing CM Racing Dash. That is the box it comes in. This display is specifically designed for the Moza R9 wheelbase, and it is very specific. It's not a USB device. This plugs directly into the back of the wheelbase. As you can see, that is not a standard USB cable. There is a socket on the back of the R9 and that goes into that. Also the bracket itself is shaped and drilled to fit onto the wheelbase. There are a couple of screw holes on the wheelbase and that slots on there. The frame is metal and it is height adjustable. So you can see the profile there, and if I could just lower it, you can just see the heights you can get. And just tighten it to lock it in place. The Moza Pit House software runs this display, and it does have 7 displays to choose from, and I'll show you that in a moment. And as for compatibility, well, that is unspecified in the instructions. It does say modern sim racing games, so you can expect new titles. Anything popular will be well supported by this display. As for old games going back a few years, well, I don't know. You may have to ask Moza about that. But of course, Moza does update their Pit House software regularly. So that does mean as new games come on board, there'll be further supports for the display as well. So that's good news. And indeed, maybe they will add more display interfaces to the 7 on top of that. So who knows? But let's get this mounted and yeah, check it out. For the purpose of this segment, so you can see the dash while I'm racing, I swapped out the wheel, but I had no visibility problems using the Moza CS wheel that I usually run with the Moza wheelbase. I can clearly see the entire dash through that full-sized wheel. The CM Dash is doing exactly what you'd expect it to do, providing real-time telemetry from the game and covering the most pertinent data points. The dashboard design layouts are well proportioned and neat, and I can read everything at a glance. The screen is crisp and bright. It's an IPS display, so nothing gets washed out regardless of the viewing angle. The simple but attractive design integrates perfectly with my Moza R9. It's an addition that completes the wheelbase nicely, and plugging directly into the wheelbase reduces trailing cable clutter and frees up a USB socket. As it's powered by the wheelbase, it turns on and off with the wheelbase as well. The Moza Pit House software doesn't allow you to design your own layouts, and the telemetry options aren't as versatile or sophisticated as SimHub, which is the main software I like to use for dashboards. And you're probably wondering, does the CM Dash work with SimHub? Well, the answer is no. So you are fixed with what the Moza Pit House software has to offer. That's not a terrible option in any particular way. The dashboards do cover all the important stuff, but it's worth bearing in mind we do have some limitations here. Though the CM Dash will always remain the most convenient option, it's purpose built to fit this wheelbase and operates directly off the same software that runs the wheelbase. So getting this up and running is very easy, and you may prefer that kind of seamless integration. Okay then, that's about as much as I can show you here. It's a nice piece of purpose-built hardware for your Moza wheelbase. I like it. You know, it gets a thumbs up. I think it does a good job. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful. I post a new one every couple of days. So I'll be back soon with something new. So until next time, happy simming and bye-bye.